Okay, 4/28/2017, 23:40 at night. What we have here is a Walmart purchase, a Schumacher 200 amp engine start with 40 amp boost and a 6 to 2 amp charge. As it's listed on the Walmart site, it's the Schumacher electric 200 amp engine start wheel charger. Walmart number 554338099. Now, I don't know if Walmart takes these things as returns and just boxes them back up and resells them. This is the third one I've had. And it's not because they're bad. It's because I take advantage of Walmart's return policy. The first one I had, I returned it after a certain period of time. It worked fine. I got another one. The second one I have, which I currently have at home right now charging up my truck, one of the cords had a nick in it, and it had clearly exposed wiring there, and on the side there was a dent knocked into it. I don't know why. Oh, and it also did not have all the parts included, such as screws and stuff like that. So, I'm going to open this up here. I'm going to show you the box here. There's the box on that side. And I'll tip that over so you can see it here a little bit better. There's the box there. And as you can see, this box has been squashed in numerous places. Go back to the front here. On the front here, it's got a dent in it, and it looks like water damage right here as well. That's water damage. I'll get the flashlight here, wherever the hell the flashlight went to. Oh, there it is. There's water damage on this right here. So we're going to roll this around. I didn't see that water damage before. This has been pressed in pretty hard, probably from where it was tied down in packaging. There's the back. Another, that could be the same indentation there. I don't remember. Model SC15. Made in Mexico. And there's the other side with the water damage on it. So let's open this up here. And get my scissors here. Just one strip. Oh, let me show you the bottom. Just bottom. And there's the top. Sorry, it's upside down. But it is kind of a big item. This thing does work, but it will not charge up a dead battery. I know this because the two batteries in my truck had 0.02 volts to it. Both of them did. And I think that means they were virtually dead because I had to actually use jumper cables to jump the damn thing. So this one looks like it's got everything included in it. And I'm going to set this down on the floor here. This one appears to have everything included. So let's see what we got here. We've got the instruction manual. There's the model number and all the information. Okay. Put that over there. In the top, we have an excess piece of cardboard, which did not come with the last one. We have this cardboard insert, and we actually have the screws this time. Didn't have no screws with the last one. Of course, I haven't been using the screws in the handle. I haven't read the instructions. I've just been stuffing the handle in there. There's the handle. And there's the charger. I didn't know it had those battery posts on the back. Yeah, I guess it does. So that thing's pretty... And this thing works pretty good, too, here. You have 6 to 2 amp charging and maintainer. This is a maintainer as well. It will maintain the charge on your battery. Boost charging, 40 amp. When you press this button here, this will switch from 6 to 40. Engine start, you click it over to engine start, and it switches to this. It cannot be on the charge and engine start at the same time. Boost, charge, and maintain does the 6 and the 40 amp. So when you switch it over to boost, charge, maintain, it will start charging at 6 to 2 amps. Okay? If your battery becomes fully charged, it will show up green somewhere right around here. I forgot where exactly. It will show up green, I think, right there. Or it'll show up green right there. This will turn yellow. And maybe I should do a little video of it outside charging up. But, yeah, this thing works pretty good. And it's waterproof. I've had this out in very heavy rain. I've had this out in the cold. I've had this out with snow. And this top part here does not come off. Now, I haven't forcefully tried to make it come off or anything. There's a little indentation there. But that's probably where a screw is. But this thing works just as fine setting out in the rain. I wouldn't suggest it, but it does work pretty fine out in the rain. So let's take this here and if I can get the damn thing going here. Okay, now we're going to take this out because I am going to put this in my car. Okay. This thing does have wheels on it, which helps out. And let me pull the cords around here. Trying to get that damn thing out from under there. So, how does that look right there? So here's what we got. We got the 2 charging cables, and we got the electrical cord. And I'll bring this around, and I'll show you here. Take this out. That over there. I'm not going to put this together here because I'm actually going to read the instructions on it a little bit here. So there's the charging handles. And for some reason these handles don't look the same. Actually, I don't think they are the same as the other ones I had. The other handles I had more copper on them. This just has a little bit of copper because the other ones I could grab all the way up to here with the copper on them. So this looks like it's a slightly new design. 3-prong plug. You got your positive and your negative, and it does say positive on there. And this one says negative in EG. The handles feel, I believe my other handles at home are also rubber coated here. They have a rubber thing that slipped over them, and they've worked really good. But because the other one was damaged, the other one I had a dent knocked into the side of it, like something had banged into it. And one of the cables here had a clear, deep cut in it, and the wire was exposed. Now, I've had this thing out in the rain and all kinds of stuff like that, not with the exposed wire really out in the rain, but it did what it needed to do. There's the wheels, and that's weird. That wheel's able to spin, but maybe it's just a low spot in the table. There's the front of it. 200 amp engine start, 40 amp boost, 6 to 2 amp charge. And try to show you the other side here. This thing works. It does kick ass, and it does actually maintain the battery. And you guys know my Lincoln issues. And this handle, the handle here, slips down in here. And once it slips down in there, even without the screws, which I don't really know how those attach, there's a hole there for the screw, but I've never really been able to get it to work out. Because, I don't know, it's just kind of weird how it works. But even without the screws, if you jam this down in there, you can lift this whole fucking thing off the ground with no screws in it. And these, you see, they don't fit exactly. You have to spread them apart. So, there's my little review and information on that. Thing's pretty cool. It actually does work. It's like 89 bucks. Here's the price of it. Let me see here. Oh, I'm grabbing the wrong mouse. Let's see if that shows up there. It's 89 bucks at Walmart. But when you actually get done paying tax, it comes right up to about 99 or 97, something like that. And it works pretty good. So there is the Schumacher electric 200 amp engine start wheel charger. I don't know why they call it a wheel charger. I guess because it's got wheels on it. It's got a 40 amp boost. 40 amp boost charging, 6 to 2 amp charging. Now I've noticed when I use the 40 amp boost on it, it doesn't seem to charge up any faster. It actually seems to charge up faster if you just do the trickle charge, the 6 to 2 amp charge. I have once done the 40 amp charge, and it did seem to really boost the battery. Also, when you do the engine start on this, which is the 200 amp engine start, you turn the car. In order to get this thing, it's got a safety set in it where it won't let you continue just to try to start your car off of it. You get 1 or 2 tries at it, and that's about it. And then you have to turn this off or unplug it and then plug it back in because it wants to cool down after that. No, I don't feel no heat exposed from it after doing the 200 amp engine start. But if you flip the engine start and you don't get your car started and the light is flashing up here, there's a light that'll flash there, and it will basically say, look, you got to give me 5 minutes to calm down. You can unplug it and you can plug it back in and do it again. So that thing works. It does kick ass. It's well worth the money, and I've heard bad reviews on the Harbor Freight ones. So go to Walmart, get this one. It's cheaper anyway, and you have a 30-day return policy. So that's that. Pock is out.